if James Cook doesn't run the ball effectively in this game, they're losing. They have no ability to throw the ball. I have no fear of them going deep. I'd put a single high safety up every play. I don't care. Who are you throwing to? Keon Coleman and who? Elijah Moore? Dalton Kincaid running 9 routes? Go nuts. I don't care. And if I'm the Chiefs, I don't care if Shakir and Kincaid have 120 yards between them. I don't care. No one else catches a pass.
Right. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I don't care. And if I'm Kansas City, my entire game plan is you are not running the football. You are not going to do it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they are successful in curtailing that. I have no idea how Buffalo wins the game.
Buffalo, who is still playing Josh Allen and having him vulture touchdowns in the fourth quarter of a 30-point game. Oh, my gosh. Nothing fires me up more than that.
If they're trying to stat pad, it's not working. Because
that's also fair. He had 129 yards or something like that, right?
He had 12 completions.
Yeah.
Here's something that's great. Josh Allen right now, look, he's had a bye, and obviously some guys have and some haven't. He's 20th in passing yards right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's not... last year... he didn't have more than Mahomes in terms of passing yards.
No.
On the MVP.
In passing yards per game, he is also 20th, so that holds.
James Cook is averaging 107 yards per game right now. That's insane.
Yeah, man is doing a lot of work. Mahomes is second, by the way, in passing yards behind Herbert. He's 41 yards behind him, and Herbert is thrown.
He did a lot in that game against Indy.
Yeah, a lot of garbage time work in that game. But listen, I mean, Herbert's leading the league by 41 yards. Herbert also thrown 7 picks this year. It's kind of surprising.
Really?
Yeah, that kind of surprised me. He's thrown 16 touchdowns, 7 picks. Mahomes is 17 touchdowns passing, 4 rushing, 4 picks, and a QBR of 76.3. But yeah, I mean, like Josh Allen is behind Spencer Rattler in passing yards.
He got benched.
And I know, like, the Bills fan retort to that would be, well, he's played one less game than Spencer Rattler. I got to tell you.
Shouldn't matter.
He's also behind Mac Jones, who's played one fewer game than Josh Allen.
Oh, yeah.
He's behind Joe Flacco. He's behind Cam Ward.
Ugh.
So, like, again, I know we have another show coming out Friday this week.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so we'll get more into the Buffalo game then, but I got to tell you, look, little thing to whet your appetite about this game. I watched every snap of the Bills this year, so I'm not speaking out of my ass. I've watched every single play that they've had. I think, save for like when they were 40-9 with 3 minutes left against Carolina.
Right.
Didn't think I was going to learn anything there. I should have just watched Andy Dalton throw 1 pass and figure I shouldn't have learned anything and just turned the game off. But in any event, their receivers, it's like 2023 Kansas City vintage. It's brutal. And I've seen a lot of Bills fans, and rightfully so, on Twitter, and even buddies of mine who cover the team. Sure, I'm going to be on a lot of Buffalo air this week. Look, a lot of death threats coming. No, actually, Bills fans pretty cool. But a whole lot of like, hey, what is he supposed to do? He doesn't have weapons. And I felt like being like, guys, let me tell you something. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is Mahomes the last 2 years, and right now. Like, look, Allen, it's not Allen's, like, I'm not apologizing for him.
Right.
But it really, like, there's nothing the guy can do. They just don't have the talent. Like, they drafted Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman is not good.
No.
Keon Coleman is 267 yards. He's averaging 9.9 yards per catch. That's like a running back.
Right.
Like, Khalil Shakir is leading them in yardage with 356. They've got 4 guys that have more than 90 yards. Khalil Shakir, Dalton Kincaid, Keon Coleman, and Josh Palmer. I mean, it's not great.
Mm.
They need to play well defensively on Sunday, or they're in for a very long afternoon. Because I got to tell you, if this turns into Allen's just got to drop back and win the game, as great as he is, they do not want this game to be a shootout.
No.
They cannot afford this game. They will lose. This game for them has to be like in the 20s. If this game starts getting into that like 30-something realm,
over.
People are going to be heading for the exits. Like, They are not equipped to do that against any meaningful team. Like, that's not going to happen. By the way, Xavier Worthy has 233 yards. He's right in with the Bills, and he's played like half the season. Okay. I mean, that's all you need to know. Kelsey's got 474 yards. By the way, Kelsey's leading the Chiefs by a massive margin in yards after catch. Didn't see that coming.
No, not at all. What is so crazy about this too, about this Chiefs offense is Kelsey's yards after catch, Juju just making a big play every now and again, right? It's just like all of a sudden you're just like, oh my gosh, there's Juju. I forgot that Juju was on this football team. There he is. That's always very fun to just see a random Juju sighting and appearance. But to echo your kind of sentiment on the Bills, like 100%. Like this offense is humming at a pace it should be. They got to feel good going into this game. They got to feel like that they are in the better spot of the two teams. It'll be interesting. It'll be good. I mean, James Cook is going to be the big one to stop for Kansas City. But I yesterday, I actually during the World Series game, while it was going on, I took some time and did a little bit of research into just how the Chiefs have done against running backs. Because anecdotally, you feel like, oh, the Chiefs have done really good against like star running backs, right? The holding star running backs down and not allowing them to be the reason that they get beat. So this year, this is rushing yards allowed by the Chiefs defense versus running backs, and then also compared to their yards per game average for the 2025. Marlon Hampton, I believe he's hurt, so like he's not going to add any more. He's not going to add any more to this. He 48 yards. His season average is 62.8. Saquon, 88 yards in that game. His season average is 64.9. That's because they all hate each other on that team. Cam Scatterbo, he's not going to add any more to his, but he had 60. Unfortunately for old Cam Scatterbo, 51.3 was his average, so just a little bit above his season average, and he got a lot more of a workload in that game than he was going into it.
Yes, that was kind of his breakout night.
Yes, I think Tyrone Tracy had an injury that game too. He got hurt in that game. Derrick Henry had 42 yards that game. He averages 72.9 yards per game. Yep. ETN had 49. He averages 73.4. Gibbs had 65. He averages 75. Genty had 21, where he averages 63, and Bill Krosky-Merritt had 25, and he averages 53. James Cook, as I mentioned earlier, is averaging 107.6 yards per game. Which is, he just
had about 250 against Carolina, so that'll help the old average out.
That does bump it up a little bit. Yep. He is leading the league in yards per game right now, and I would assume it's going to be very funny to compare it. I think if you hold him under 100 yards, you should be good. And if you look at the Bills' record, if you hold him under 100 yards, the Bills are, I believe, 1-2 when that happens. So,
and they played nobody.
Yeah.
Look, this is a sentence I never thought I'd say about a Josh Allen football team.
Ooh.
I would play against them the way the Chiefs play against the Ravens.
Oh.
I would put everybody down in the box, because if you look at Allen's passing charts, he looks like another guy who the last couple of years did stuff like this and was screamed at as like a yak merchant and like, what happened to the game we love where Mahomes was dinking and dunking because he basically had you and me on the outside?
Right.
They don't throw the ball down the field. They can't. And again, I am not blaming Josh Allen for it. Like, they have no options. They have nobody. They suck. Like, on the outside, they're a terrible team on the outside. Shakir is the best receiver they have, and Shakir's a nice slot receiver. But that's what he is. Like, he's a possession slot receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Keon Coleman was drafted to be that big body, get down the field. Not that he ran a 4.6 40, but like he was built to kind of like, hey, go downfield and jump over a guy. He can't. He turns like an 18-wheeler in a parking lot. He can't move. Like, he just, Joshua Palmer may not even play in this game. He's hurt. We'll see if he plays. They don't have the weaponry. Like, if I'm Spagnuolo in this game, I'd be like, look, James Cook and Josh Allen are not running in this football game. They're not running. I don't care. I wouldn't even worry about the pass rush. I would literally tell these guys, stay in your lanes, keep him in the pocket, have rush integrity, and we were just going to, look, we're going to play a ton of man in this game because nobody can get open on this team. Like, we're just going to sit in man. I'd spy Allen in this game. I'd probably use Chanel to do it. Maybe I'd use Hicks.